Now we move back to Enugu State, where the newly launched CNG buses have commenced operations, connecting the Holy Ghost terminal to various destinations, of course, and other terminals to other destinations as well. Afia TV's Man on the Streets, John Paul Odeke, brings us insights from the field. Take a look.
Days after the inauguration of the Enugu bus terminal by the Enugu State government, commuters are already queuing up for their card collection, and some are already boarding the buses. Today on Man on the Streets, we want to ask commuters what they think about this new innovation and the experience so far. Walk with me.
Basically, FEMADEC is the appointed operators, that means the bus operator for this scheme. And basically what we do is to manage the bus, maintain the buses, and ensure that its service deliveries are wonderful, it's affordable, and we continue with the same service delivery from day one till the end of the project. So our main focus is to manage, is to also make the project to sustain itself and also increase the number of fleets of buses that we are to run. For now, the cash will go for this week. By Monday, you can do online, you can have there's a barcode on those buses where you can actually scan and do your top up wherever you are. But this card is free. This card is free till Thursday, am I right? Till Wednesday. This card is free till Wednesday. So you can crash in on the opportunity now. This card does not expire. You can load as much as you can on it. And whenever you come back, you can use it. Yeah. Your name and your phone number.
So you basically register?
Yes, you have to register. It is a must, you have to register. Because the system is automated and it tells us the number of people that actually tap into a particular bus, it will show the time, the traveling journey, the bus code, the driver, and every other thing. For instance, if you lost your bag in a particular, be on the watch out for the bus code. Be on the watch out for the bus code. The bus code tells us a lot of what happened on those particular buses. For instance, if you are going on this bus and you find out that you left your wallet inside it, once you can identify the bus code, call our customer care unit. The driver will have dropped it at the terminal and you can come pick it up. So let's go through the process. So you can see now this is bus code R003. You remember outside we saw 3. Yeah. So you can see that is the same. You can see it shows everything that comes in, and you can see tapping here, the card.
Okay.
And you can see that our drivers are in uniform, cap, well neat and well dressed and ready for the operation. You understand now? So it has a process that we go through. Now once the card is loaded, you bring it here and you place it on it. Once you place it on it, it will tell you welcome. Why it's doing PIM is that there's no money on this. So for you to know that there's no money on this, it will be saying something here. What's it saying? Read what is it saying.
This card is not registered.
Do you see that the card is not what?
Registered.
And for the driver to know that the card is not registered or probably there's no fund on it, it will be making this sound. Let's see this one.
Welcome.
What did you say?
Welcome.
Yes. Do you get it now? It's well explained. There's no stress from the terminal to the boarding, and you go. AC buses, neat buses, safe, free Wi-Fi. If you want to use it, it's not compulsory. And tomorrow is here.
Sorry, sir. Yeah. So people are asking, this bus now, does it have a time it leaves, or it has to wait till it gets filled up?
No. It's not. It's time conscious. By 6:30 a.m., our buses are parked at all our various terminals across all the terminals within Enugu. They are by 6:30. They are there, and we understand that we are moving people to their offices. People shouldn't be waiting for us. We should be waiting for people to board our buses. And that's exactly what we do here. By 6:30, all our buses at our various terminals, and we are moving people around. So it is time. We are not waiting because of now to get it filled up. Once we have 15 to 20 commuters we roll out. We also have charter services. You can charter any of our buses. We can take you within the state, excursion and some other things like that. And a lot of things that we can do together. Religious organizations can charter the buses, schools, a lot of things.
It's an amazing experience here in Enugu because of a truth, the bus is as comfortable as anything you can say. The seats are okay with the way the bus attendants are handling and welcoming everybody. From where I'm coming from to where I'm going to, from Holy Ghost to Gariki is really wonderful amount. At least from what I saw is 500. At least you can be able to relax your mind and be on the move. I'm relaxed. It's not when I'll be in the bus, I'll be a kind of conductor, give me my change, all these things. So, but at least you pay with the card, you relax, your mind is free and everything is free, just for you to reach your destination happily and sound.
First and foremost, I have to say that it's a good development, it's a good idea. Nobody believed this is what he planned for. We're expecting him to finish it there, and all these road transport workers, will come in, but he took all of us unaware. It's a very good one. That's why I came to test it, to see how good it is. The experience is good, though I've followed them like once. That's why I came back. Yes, I'm a phone dealer, and the good part is that see my shop, see the terminal, you get. So it's a very good way of transportation, and it's not stressful.
I feel very happy. It's relief and it saves costs too. Coming to get the bus where you can pay cheaper amounts of money and actually get to where you're going to and on time. I think it's a very good development. Yes, very, very, very cheap. Very, very cheap.
I heard there's AC and Wi-Fi.
Yes, there is AC and there is comfort, a lot of comfort, and you're going to where it's very comfortable. You don't have to drag with anybody or anything and to get to where you're going to.
I think it's a good move by the state government to help in alleviating what the suffering people are passing through in the area of transport. At least the price is lower than the normal buses out there. So I think it's a good move by the government.
I'm so excited. Yes, yeah. I love the vehicle.
So how much did you pay from Gariki to there?
No, I didn't pay any money yet. They just bring me here for me to get the card.
So it was free and you enjoyed the experience?
It's okay. I think I just want to have the experience because I've not boarded yet to board. But I believe it's a nice experience.
That's nice. That's nice, but I hope to see the maintenance because the past one that came out, the maintenance was not really proper. Understand? You can see them smoking on the road. So, but I believe that this one goes with a company that can partner with them, to have a servicing. It can be a servicing company that will be in charge, taking care of them, because if not, it will collapse. The government has to look into it.
So we are very happy to have this smart transport program to come to this level. That we also know that it's also calling for a lot of more work to be done. This morning we also reduced the price of the buses very well based on the feedback. Although we know that the service we are offering people is beyond that, but the government is conscious about the people because this is not just a profit-driven initiative. It's also a kind of social initiative to ameliorate the suffering of the people when it comes to transportation, which is actually the first vision of this.
And as you can see, the crowd, they're actually trying to register their EJ card. So the process is not very difficult. All you just need is just your name and your phone number. But the first step is we ask for your name, for your phone number, sorry. You put in your phone number, the next details comes out, which is your name and your surname. We put in your name and your surname. We type in your gender, and that is basically it. And your card is registered. Then you just need to top up with a certain amount, any amount you want of your choice. That option for an online transaction is going to come maybe like next week. Okay. But for now, you need to come to the terminal.
And pay cash.
Yes, and pay cash. Then we use our machine to top it up for you.
And that's all we have for you today on Man on the Street. It's a good thing that people are turning out to get accredited and get their card. And as you can see, I have gotten my own card. Go get yours. Until next time on Man on the Street, stay safe.
All right. Thank you so much, Pablo John Paul Odeke, for that report. The EJ card. I mean, when it was beeping on that machine, I said, okay, what if you now forget your EJ card at home or you don't fund it and you now want to start exchanging money with the driver? I mean, how do you checkmate our age-old behavior?
No. This time it's time for mind your business and mind my business. Everything's computerized. You speak to a computer, you work with a computer, right? So I guess even if you lose your card, there are other ways for you to get it back. But that exchange of monies, you conductors or drivers, is now in the past.
Right? Well, how do you ensure that the drivers do not, allow passengers to get on board?
Now, I think if you understand the concept of this bus, right? There's Wi-Fi, there's control. I think the problem might be CCTVs in it. So each bus and the code, as they stated, right, you have to pay attention to the code of the bus in case you forget anything inside of it, right? That's a code you can use and go back and, acquire your lost belongings and all that stuff, right? This is to show you that, there's more to this innovation that we've seen or met or heard of, right? You still need to study this innovation because, as I stated, this time to mind your business. You don't have any conversation. Apparently, you just want to commend the driver for a very good journey. Then you can just commend that. But you having conversation on driver.
I left my card at home.
Or give me this, or
it's a big one.
This and all that. So it's
orderliness.
That's the seamless innovation and the pattern of moving people around. I just love the whole concept.
Well, it's a great one, and it's great to see the passengers also share their accounts. We saw the man with a knapsack, he had just gotten up, and you saw how neat the driver was, seated, well kitted. No more conductors. Who's also that's for the market. Who's also. Obiago, no more.
So,
all right, so we say bye-bye to that. Essay to the governor on transport, Ifi Ugonabo, who'll be joining us later to shed more insights, answer pertinent questions. I know what's on your mind is sustainability. How would this be sustained? How would Nigeria not happen to the CNG buses?
I hope, because I've been speaking to pessimists, right? By now you've doused your pessimisms because everybody was asking the question, or some people were asking the question, is this what we truly need in Enugu now? What do we truly need?
I mean, I wouldn't.
It's a step in the right direction.
I wouldn't call it pessimism on my side. I'll say it's called critical thinking. I think it's great for people to question and ask.
My problem here is I think the government is not communicating enough, right? Because at the end of the day, you have to talk to people about your pattern of leadership. Well, yeah, the government is doing their bits, but for people to be feeling the way they are feeling means that they are not getting the right information that, okay, this is the plan. I'm going to fix this. From this, we propel and move. But if you don't want to think, if you call it critical thinking, then you don't want to think. Because critically, if you're thinking, you understand that first you have to give the ambience, give a rightful ambience, a welcoming ambience for people to come and invest now. When you come into Enugu, first of all, what's going to carry around? The transportation companies, right? So you move around town, then you start addressing issues, finding the problems you want to solve.
Right.
You have to accommodate the person first, the investor, right? So, this city is neat, or this city is fine. I see seamless transport network and all that stuff. Now I start thinking about what problem can I solve in this city? That's the pattern.
Well,
so if you're critically thinking, then you have to know that this is a pattern.
Yeah, some people like to think out loud. It's okay to ask your questions.
Ask your questions.
Ask questions.
But when no ask question, they miss road though. But if you ask question, you go miss road.
Ask questions. When you see something, you feel curious, go ahead and ask those questions. And if you love to ask too many questions, then join us and become a journalist as well. So yes, ask questions, be curious. That is what we want to see. Inquisitive residents, ready to question and be willing to also take in the answer, right? So we encourage that all of the time. Now, this is just a quick reminder that Afia would premiere an episode of Spotlight today at 3:30 p.m., where we take a trip to one of the famous Akato markets in Enugu, an abattoir, you can call it that. And on this episode, we try to speak to people pertaining or concerning what goes on there, how meat is processed, how safe the process really is, and it premieres today at 3:30 p.m. So you don't want to miss it. Stay tuned for that on our channel. One quick break now. When the morning show returns, we're talking to Onyedika Bo, public affairs analyst, on his take on the Enugu South urban rerun election. He was there. He came to participate. How happy was he with how things turned out? Do stay tuned.